Welcome to On Football. I'm Rob Motti. It's week 14 and the playoff races are heating up in the NFL. Got to give credit to the schedule makers. There's 3 division games this Sunday for first place: the Packers, Bears, the Colts, Jaguars, and the Steelers and the Ravens. And here's the awesome thing. They're all going to face off again later in the season. Other great matchups, including all of the primetime games. More in pro picks. Our guest this week, Ravens running back Derrick Henry. Stay tuned for a special conversation. The defending Super Bowl champion Eagles are reeling 2 straight losses to the Cowboys and the Bears on Black Friday. Some of the people who wanted Nick Sirianni fired, well, they're starting up again now. All he did was lead the team to a Super Bowl victory last year. Offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo's first season calling plays, it's not working out. The offense looks predictable. It lacks creativity. Jalen Hurts in the passing game have struggled. Saquon Barkley isn't close to running like he was last year, and much of that has to do with the offensive line, but there really shouldn't be any conversation about Sirianni losing his job. He's one of the most successful coaches in NFL history, a 700 winning percentage, top 5, been to 2 Super Bowls, playoffs 4 seasons, won the Lombardi last year. Now, maybe he's got to take the play calling duties away from Patullo. Maybe he should get more involved in the offense, but the Eagles are 8-4. They still got a shot at the number 1 seed. Can we just stop talking about firing a coach who's done nothing but win? Now, as for the fans who threw eggs at Kevin Patullo's house in Morristown, New Jersey, you got to get a life. Seriously, get a life. That should never happen. Derrick Henry is one of the NFL's all-time great running backs. He'll be in Canton one day receiving a gold jacket, but for now he's focused on helping the Baltimore Ravens try to beat Pittsburgh this week. He's also the Ravens' Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. You guys started 1-5, and here you are, week 14. You're playing for first place in the AFC North. How were you guys able to kind of stay in that moment, stay in that belief, and turn things around?
I mean, 'cause we got to stick together. We're the only ones that can turn it around and by our approach and how we come to work every day and let it translate from meetings to the field and to the game. We got to stay locked in. It's a long season, and adversity strikes at some point during the season. Just got to overcome it and be better from it. I think that's what we was focused on.
How much does having a guy like Coach Harbaugh, who's been through ups and downs, who's been a champion, who knows what it takes, how much does he help you guys get through the tough times and the adversities?
I mean, I think Coach Harbaugh's been here 10 plus years, been in the league a long time. So, I mean, he's been through some similar things like this with some of the teams he's had in the past. And, he's been a great head coach in this league for a long time. So he's a leader of men. So, you just got to weather the storm and, you just make sure we stay locked in and keep focused on what we need to do week after week and each opponent and not getting too far ahead of ourselves.
Derrick, you're playing a team, it's a rival, the Steelers. You guys are both fighting for that first spot in the AFC North. They gave up a lot of yards last week against the Bills on the ground, but it's still the Steelers, still tough defense. How much are you able to kind of glean from that, from what you saw last week, also knowing that they are a pretty great defense?
It's a week-to-week league. Some weeks going to be better than others. The Bills had a great game plan that they executed and did a great job, and I'm sure they learned from that on film. I'm not going to the game expecting anything. They're a great defense, got a great coach and a great coaching staff that'll probably have them well prepared. The rivalry is always a 4-quarter battle, so just looking forward to going into a game, physical game, and doing my job the best way I can.
Derrick, you're 10 years into your career. You're having another excellent season. Your work ethic is legendary. Your diet, everything. Everybody's talked about that. How have you been able to maintain your success for so long?
I think it's just focusing on hard work and wanting to be better, better myself in any way I can to be the best player I could be. And that's what I pride myself on, just hard work and just having discipline in my routine and keep doing those things and being the best teammate I can be and let my play speak for itself.
You've got an opportunity this year to move into the top 10 in all-time rushing yards. I don't know if you even know that. If you pay attention to these things, certainly you're going week to week and you've got a lot more on your mind. But have you thought about the career goals and the accomplishments and what you've been able to do and what that means to you to be top 10?
No, not right now. I'm just trying to stay present with what we need to do as a team and focus on this season and this game, which is the Steelers this week, and preparing the right way and doing everything that I can and we can to be ready for Sunday for a fourth-quarter battle. So, but I think whenever I got time to reflect, and I'll definitely do that. And it's all been a blessing. But just trying to stay in the moment, stay present on what's going on right now.
Derrick, you've won a lot of individual awards, been an All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, Offensive Player of the Year. To be nominated for what you've done off the field, not on the field, but the Walter Payton Man of the Year, it's a tremendous honor. It really recognizes what you're doing in the community and how you're giving back. Tell me about what that means to you.
Get back in the community, having my 2R Foundation, which is trying to level the playing field for the youth and all the adolescents in need. And, just trying to give back, be a resource. Very blessed to have the platform that I have, and God has blessed me tremendously. So I just want to do the Lord's work of giving back, being a positive influence, and reaching as many communities that I have that have had an effect on me and that I've been around, and just trying to be a blessing to these kids. Thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me opportunity to do something like this, and this award is so significant. Walter Payton and the Payton family, what they represent, what this award represents. I'm very appreciative and fortunate to be able to be up for this award, represent the Ravens, and it's definitely an honor.
Time for some pro picks. We were 3-1 straight up and against the spread last week. So overall this season, 39-12-1 straight up. That's a .760 winning percentage. Against the spread, 32-19-1. That's .625. For my best bet, I'm looking at the Eagles and Chargers game on Monday Night Football. Both teams are 8-4. Philly is currently a 3-point favorite. That'll probably change between now and game time, depending on Justin Herbert's status. He had surgery on his left wrist. He's going to try and play. Whether he does or not, I still see the Eagles coming out of their funk. Saquon Barkley had 255 yards rushing, including touchdowns of 70 and 72 yards the last time he played at SoFi Stadium. Now, that was against the Rams, not against the Chargers. Still, I see the Eagles winning this one 24-18. The upset special is one of those matchups for first place. This one in the AFC South. Colts 8-4 at the Jaguars. They're 8-4. Colts are 1.5-point favorites on the road. Now, they haven't won in Jacksonville since 2014. They are 3-16-1 against the spread versus the Jaguars since 2015. Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor, that high-powered offense has certainly been sluggish lately during the stretch where Indianapolis has lost 3 out of 4. Their defense won't have all-pro corner Sauce Gardner. That's got to be good news for Trevor Lawrence and Jacoby Myers. He's boosted the passing game since being acquired at the trade deadline. I'm going Jaguars 22-20. Next, I've got a bounce-back game. LA Rams 9-3 at Arizona 3-9. Rams are 8-point favorites on the road. Matthew Stafford's coming off a rare 3-turnover game through 2 picks last week, and the Rams are going to have to rebound from a dismal defensive effort in a loss at Carolina. As for the Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett is 1-6 as a starter. He's upgraded the passing game, but not enough to get any W's. The Rams are 26-11 overall, and 25-11-1 against the spread under Coach Sean McVay in December games. The calendar has turned to December. I'm going Rams 31-16. Lastly, I know if you bet bad teams, bad things happen, but I can't resist this game. Tennessee 1-11 at Cleveland 3-9. Browns are 4-point favorites. Cam Ward's rookie season, it's been dismal in Tennessee. The Titans have lost 7 games by double digits. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders has brought some excitement, some energy, some life to the Browns in 2 starts. He's shown some of his potential, some good, some bad. Cleveland has a dominant defense, though, led by Myles Garrett, who has 19 sacks, and they'll be the difference. Browns 20-13. That's it for this week. Thank you to Derrick Henry. Thank you for listening to On Football. And thank you to Haya Pinjwani and Guillermo Gonzalez for producing this episode. Please be sure to check out apnews.com for the full pro picks, on football analysis, and more NFL news.